holy grandmother panties, Batman. Warner Brothers just changed Hollywood as we know it. Hey guys, thanks so much for clicking on this video. My name is Chris. We have some game-changing news for Hollywood that Warner Brothers just went ahead and announced, and I am telling you guys, this is actually a really huge deal and could change the way we consume our content, specifically our big blockbuster movies in the years to come. What I'm going to be doing here is breaking down the statement that Warner Brothers just made about how they're going to be handling all their 2021 movie releases that they plan to hit theaters in 2021. It's really some altering stuff here, but I'm gonna need your guys' opinions down below. How do you feel about this big change that Warner Brothers has just announced? Are you all up for it? Do you think this is the death of movie theaters? I think this might be a temporary one-year thing, but if things go really well for them and they make a lot of money, this right here will be the new normal for how to release a movie, and we might see other studios try to do this same model. As well as don't be forgetting to hit that like button, okay? You know, no one else is gonna try and bring all this boring stuff and make it entertaining for you. All right, so this news just came out literally moments ago. I was over here just trying to work on, see what kind of videos I can make, and then everyone in the movie universe was like, game-changing news in a few minutes. Watch out, y'all. And man, they were correct. Warner Brothers put out this lengthy statement right here. I'm not gonna go ahead and read all of it here because, like I said, gonna keep things entertaining for you. But basically what this statement sums up here from Warner Brothers is that they went ahead and decided that all the movies they had planned to release in 2021 that were going to hit theaters are now going straight to HBO Max and theaters the exact same day, sort of like what they're doing with Wonder Woman 1984 this Christmas. Like, really wrap your minds around that. For the entire year of 2021, now when we're gonna get Mortal Kombat, the live action movie that was set to come out in January, when that goes to theaters, you have the option now to watch it at home on HBO Max or go to the theater. Tom and Jerry, The Conjuring 3, Godzilla vs. Kong, all these huge Warner Brother blockbuster movies we were set to get are now going straight to streaming and theaters the exact same day. Now, a couple of reasons why this is happening here. I'm going to go ahead and read a little bit of their statements. They said here, we're living in an unprecedented times which call for creative solutions, including this new initiative for Warner Brothers Pictures Group. No one wants films back on the big screen more than we do. We know new content is the lifeblood of theatrical exhibition, but we have to balance this with the reality that most theaters in the US will likely operate at reduced capacity throughout 2021. With this unique one-year plan, we can support our partners in exhibition with a steady pipeline of world-class films while also giving moviegoers who may not have access to theaters or aren't quite ready to go back to the movies the chance to see our amazing 2021 films. We'll see it as a win-win for film lovers and exhibitors, and we're extremely grateful to our filmmaker partners for working with us on this innovative response to the circumstances. Like, usually what would happen in the movie sphere, guys, which even has changed in the last couple of months, a movie would release in theaters and then there would be a minimum 3-month window before that film can be released to DVD, and then like another couple month window, then you can hit Netflix or all these other streaming service. With the pandemic and what's been happening, that window has gotten shorter and shorter and shorter, now to where it's the exact same day. Now, like I said, only Warner Brothers is doing this so far. So again, just to list off some more movies that you can expect to be able to see at home and at your theater the exact same day. Dune, we have here The Matrix 4, the new Suicide Squad. Like, also this blows my mind because we were about to get the Batman in 2021. So that means we were living in a time where we were this close to getting the Batman in October on HBO Max and also in theaters. They also went ahead and announced some major changes to their platform here on how this will be happening. They announced that all these movies that were set to go to theaters and now streaming at the same time will be 4K Ultra HD compatible on HBO Max. That was something that was lacking from the streaming service. Also, this is only good for a 1-month window. So what will be happening here is once that movie is released, let's just say here, a movie like Space Jam: A New Legacy, which that's the more movies that are coming to my mind that we're going to see streaming and theaters the same day, I'm like, damn. When Space Jam 2 comes to theaters and HBO Max, you will only be able to see it on the streaming service for 1 month. Then it goes away, but it'll continue to play in theaters, and then after a short while, available on DVD, and then maybe in the future back on HBO Max. As far as my thoughts on this, like I said, this is a huge change. You guys know I'm a big believer in the movie theater experience. I don't want theaters to die out, but honestly, this is the future right here, and I can't blame them. I can't be that a-hole who goes, no, keep them in theaters, don't put them on streaming. That's not the way they deserve to be earned. But I've noticed, I live in Texas, us Texas don't seem to care that much about everything going on. That's why we have theaters open. But I forget other states, they don't have theaters open. Like when Wonder Woman comes out, I'm gonna try to go see that in the theater. But other states who would want that option, they don't get it and they're forced to see it on HBO Max. This is for those people who aren't gonna have the theaters open for a long time, but still want to know these big movies and see them and experience them. And it's just gonna have to be in the comfort of their own home. The other big thing that this is making me think of now, HBO Max to me is an essential streaming service to have, at least for the year of 2021. I mean, the big players in the streaming world right now were Netflix, obviously, Disney Plus, Hulu, and you can throw in Amazon Prime in there. They have some good stuff in there. But I mean, then again, everyone has Amazon Prime without even knowing it because of that Prime membership. But now HBO Max, which was one of the ones at the bottom of the list, barely getting any subscribers here, I think they're going to see a huge spike in numbers because, come on, admit it. There's got to be one movie on the list of the 2021 release that you're like, okay, you know what? That's going to be worth the $12 a month just so I can see that with my family at home. Might as well keep it for the entire year. I'm curious to see how much money they're going to be making this entire 2021 year, being to have all these huge releases coming out on their platform. Even if you don't care about this whole movie theater experience and whatnot, and just want to know when we can actually start seeing these movies, trailers, and posters, this right here is great news for Warner Brothers movie. I mean, even right now, in the middle of me editing this video, I realized they just dropped a whole bunch of new logos for their upcoming movies like Godzilla vs. Kong. This is their new logo, looking pretty sweet, along with the Mortal Kombat logo for the live action movie. This looks awesome right here. That means there's really not going to be any more delays. We're done with delays, at least for Warner Brothers movies, since they're like, heck, theater open or not, you're going to be able to see it on HBO Max and a theater if it's open in your area. So no more delays on the Warner Brothers side. Thank freaking goodness on that end right there. And I know I've already said this, but again, remember, this is only Warner Brothers and the list of movies that they have coming up for 2021. But if they find success in this model and it leaks out in Hollywood, all these other studios are going to want in on this, okay? Especially Disney, okay? There's been a lot of talk whether Disney is going to do this exact same thing with Black Widow. They kind of did something with the POV thing with Mulan, but there's rumors that that didn't do as well as they had hoped. But then again, that might have just been because it was Mulan. I know I would have paid $50 for Black Widow on Disney Plus, but don't get any ideas, Mouse. I can only imagine consuming 2021 MCU movies on Disney Plus and theaters at the exact same time. And if they throw in that PVOD charge, woo, Disney, you're gonna earn a lot of money. But the rest, I'm just gonna leave up to you guys to let me know what you think about this. Like I said, this is huge. This is game changing. Is this enough for you to sign up for HBO Max right now, knowing that all these great movies are gonna be available at your home instead of having to go drive to a theater? Or do you think, no, they shouldn't do this, it's just gonna hurt the movie theaters and they won't even make that much money, which I think is my guess on this, but I still want people around the world to enjoy these movies, especially in this time. Anything and everything, you guys go ahead and leave me your thoughts down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter at 3C Film Review. As always, I'm Chris, and as my little SpongeBob shirt, I'ma head out.